How's it going, everybody? My name is Chris Gutierrez. Today, I'll be discussing cybersecurity threat actors and system attacks within healthcare organizations. So, hospitals are a major target for cybersecurity attacks. This has always been a thing because they store sensitive patient information and rely heavily on technology for patient care. In this video, I will touch on different threat actors, the attacks they perform, and why these threats are dangerous. Um, First off, talking about a threat versus a vulnerability. So think of a threat as the attacker and a vulnerability as the weakness. Vulnerabilities can be things like weak passwords, outdated software, or believe it or not, untrained employees who may not understand the magnitude of protecting data. And a threat is anything that can harm a system, such as attackers, malware, or ransomware. A highly skilled attacker is known as an advanced persistent threat, or APT. They work with large organizations. Their game is lying in wait for long periods of time before they attack. It's not going to be sudden. It's going to be planned and calculated. Um, their goal is espionage and stealing sensitive information from hospitals. Cybersecurity criminals are motivated by money and commonly target healthcare organizations for that reason, like phishing, fake emails to find the weak, individuals within the organization that they could take advantage of. Hacktivists and script kiddies. Hacktivists have a political gain, so they might hack your systems to display propaganda, and which would obviously destroy the credibility of a health organization. So that's no good. And a script kiddie are think of them as low skill attackers that use tools they found online, but they're still dangerous. Cybersecurity terrorists. And industrial spies. So think of a terrorist as obviously somebody who's trying to cause harm or fear. They can attack hospital infrastructure and spread disruptive malware. Industrial spies, however, focus on stealing valuable information, such as medical research or business data. Obviously, all this stuff is very important. And then lastly, you have insider threats, which are people who are trusted. They may be doing it knowingly, unknowingly, and this is probably the most fearful one or scary one, in my opinion, because these people that are within the organization and maybe they have some financial gain. They got told, hey, if you give us some information, we'll give you some money. So this one can be very dangerous. And they could be stealing information, or they could be accidentally exposing information. So this one's definitely a tricky one. To conclude, healthcare organizations face many different cybersecurity threats. Understanding these threat actors and vulnerabilities are very important because hospitals improve their defenses and protect patient information and data by learning about these threats and how they can present themselves. And even if you haven't been affected, you're always a potential threat being a healthcare organization, because all the information there is very valuable and very expensive if it could be taken and sold on the black market, because patient information is very sensitive stuff. So strong security practices are important for reducing risk and keeping healthcare systems secure. But that concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening. Are there any questions?